Hello, Rob Kerri here. We are joining you live for our Thursday 1 o'clock.
We is here, and there's a big ass storm coming like now. No,
There's a huge storm. So for those of you who are at Disney, hopefully you're not watching us. You're enjoying the parks because the rain is headed your way.
And if you are at Disney, yes, it is really going to come your way up.
In probably what, 40 minutes?
45 minutes.
45 minutes, yeah.
I think it's going to be there.
Yeah, it is summer though, and that is a question we get a lot. People are like, hey, it looks like it's going to be raining all week when I go to Disney. Yes, it probably will rain every day, but keep in mind when it does rain, it is literally like a 15-minute downpour, and then it goes away. Yeah. It could do that a couple of times during the day, but nothing to panic about. So as you're joining us, let us know where you are joining us from. And we always love to get to know everybody who is joining us live. So Rob Kerri here from Disney Travel Secrets, and hopefully listen to this week's show. I think we have, some options on different ways that you can book your Disney trip. And then we also talked about a little scavenger hunt that you can do for free over in Magic Kingdom, which we're going to try to do that more.
We are going to do that. And by the way, we also we have some really good news for those of you that want to be a part of our.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Spill. I had that on the notes, but that's good. Go ahead.
No, I'll let Kerri talk about
that. No. It's good. Tell them.
Yeah. So back in July, we tried to get a couple of private VIP tours, and they were not available, and they are now starting to come available.
Yes. So I'm just answering that question here.
Actually, you can answer that question.
Yeah. All right, so let's see where we're from. Okay, so Kerri from Minnesota. Yes. I know, I'm so glad that you love the scavenger hunt idea. I think it's super fun. And like I mentioned on the show, Rob and I have not seen all of them yet. We haven't tried very far though, but we definitely plan to do that. Yeah. And hello, Abby from Ohio, and our Facebook user from Indiana, whoever you are, the mystery person.
Type in your name, because sometimes you guys sign in and we don't know who you are.
Yeah. So, real quick, I have the wrong notes up, but that's all good, right?
I have the notes right here.
I know, you do. You're all good. So many announcements. And so we thought today we would spend some time going over everything that you need to know about all of the new things that are opening up. And as travel agents, the news sometimes on certain weeks is just like, Disney, can we stop already? And I think that this week definitely has felt like that. And it's only Thursday. So we will see.
Wait. Is today Wednesday or Thursday?
Today is Thursday. So we are going to kick off with Rob was in Facebook jail. And so he was not able to respond to some people's comments.
Yeah. And so some of you guys know that on Saturday, my wife left me. But it was for a girls' trip.
I went on my annual girls' trip. I didn't leave you.
Did you leave?
I did leave, but it's not in that terms.
Okay, so she left. So yeah, it's been a fun week for me. I got a lot of stuff done.
You did get a lot of stuff done while I was gone. I enjoyed that. Yes. Hey, Rod. Okay, so we should probably put some of these people. Okay, so Indiana, that was Ryan. Yeah. Excellent. Haha. Good to see you, Ryan. And we got Kerri. Yes, I'm so glad you love that idea. And we got Abby, and we have Rod. Oh, thanks so much for listening to our show. We so appreciate that.
Yes.
And our goal on Disney Travel Secrets is to give you at least one idea every week of something new that you can do. And as much as Rob and I go to the parks, which we do every single month, and we do stay either on property or occasionally we will stay off property, but we try to challenge ourselves to do something we've never done before. And we've been able to do that. We've been going for at least 6.5 years monthly, other than 2 months last year where it was closed and you couldn't go at all. But Disney has so much to offer. And speaking of which, they have a lot of new stuff coming up. Okay, so we got a few more people. Yes. We got somebody from Seattle. So hey, Facebook user, whoever you are. And Keith from Texas. Awesome. Oh, I love that picture. That's so cute. Swimming with the dolphins. God. Yeah, Keith and Tony, let us know where you did that. That's so fun. If you've never done that on a trip, you have to do it at least once. So super fun. So here's what has not been announced this past week. No updates on when Genie Plus or the new Genie service will be added. Rob and I are speculating, this is total speculation, that it will come back at October 1st, and they may test it out the week before. We'll see.
I think it'll probably happen leading up to the week before. I don't think they're going to launch it literally on October 1st. I think what they're going to do is kind of test it out in the 7, maybe 6 days leading up to the October 1st, 50th.
So that hasn't come out. And then also the return of dining plans. We are getting this question a lot from some of our clients that are saying, are dining plans coming back? Disney has not done an update to that announcement other than they have said that yes, dining plans will be returning, but we have no update on the actual date yet.
So for those of you that listen to our show, you know that we're not really big dining plan fans. Because,
we love the dining plan, but it doesn't work for us.
Yeah, well, because we share food all the time. But dining plans in general are geared to kind of dial you into, okay, I'm going to buy this food anyway. It's not really a good deal.
It's convenient, right? More convenient.
It is convenient, but then you've already bought into their plan, as opposed to, maybe I can have 30% off of my room.
Yeah. So there's definitely some benefits to that, but we will keep you posted. And if you do subscribe to our tech service, as soon as that is announced, that will definitely be an announcement that we send out. So if you look at any of our descriptions for our show notes on our podcast, you can see what that number is. I don't know what it is off my head. I should know that. But
17?
No, it's not 17. Okay, so let's get into the news this week.
Yes.
Disney came out with a gazillion announcements this week. So if you have a trip that is on the books right now, you definitely will want to pay attention, because starting tomorrow, it's a very important date for some of these announcements, and everything for the most part, I feel like it's all dining. What do you think?
Most of it is.
Most of it is.
Yeah. Most of it is, yeah.
Okay, so let's start with dessert parties are back for the fireworks. So if you have a trip coming up, dessert parties are going to be available, and you can go ahead and get those booked. I know they're super popular because, one, you can have a nice reserved area where you can watch the fireworks, and you do get a bunch of kind of some sweets, and they do have over at Magic Kingdom. This is one of the places that if you like to enjoy a cocktail during the dessert party, they do have them there. And so that's something that's kind of nice. So reservations for these dessert parties to watch the fireworks at Magic Kingdom will open up tomorrow on the 17th. That's when you can start reserving them.
Yes.
And they start on the 3rd of October. So for those of you who are coming down for the 50th, there is no dessert party on the 1st or the 2nd. They will start up on the 3rd.
And that is shocking. Oh my gosh, they're not doing those on the 1st and the 2nd.
But here's why, though, is that we know that they are going to have a ton of media that will be in town to cover the 50th. So they usually will reserve those couple nights just for media. Yeah. So Rob and I were very fortunate. We were able to go and be invited as owners of a travel agency back in July when they started up fireworks again. And they did that on the 1st and the 2nd, and it was in the same area where they do these dessert parties. And so that is definitely something that I think that they will do on the 1st and the 2nd. And then after that, it'll be totally open. So that is why the 1st and the 2nd are not being booked, I would say. Okay, you got some more people to say hello to?
Yes.
All right. Oh, so you did the SeaWorld experience. Awesome. Okay, you got me totally sidetracked. It's
really?
All good. Yeah. Okay, so they do have multiple options, though. If you do want to book some sort of a private event or a private party, they do have some. They start for the fireworks terrace, it starts at $99 per adult and then $59 per child. And then they are restarting the Fairy Tale Fireworks Cruise, which is a huge seller for a lot of people. The cruises are actually going to start up in 2 days. But reservations for that, if you have an upcoming trip, go on and get them now, because they are already available for booking. And those are pretty much the same price for the child. It's like about $10 more. So it's $69 for that. Now the new one, and this is the third option, this is brand new and it's for the 50th, and it is the 50th Flavors and Fireworks. This is what is taking over California Grill. And it is a prefix menu. And so it's not like you can go up there and order off their regular menu. And this one is going to begin on October 2nd. And so if you do have a trip coming up and you would like to go ahead and get that reserved, check this out. It starts at $129 per person. And this is at California Grill. And so they kind of time it out where you can go, you can enjoy a nice meal and then also see the fireworks. And I'm surprised that they did this as opposed to just doing regular California Grill. That's just my personal opinion. What do you think?
I think the price is actually pretty good for what you can get. I was a little shocked that, again, they're doing something. Again, it starts on the October 2nd. If it was like October 3rd, 4th, 5th, I kind of get that.
Yeah, but it's going to be for like the rest of the year, as far as we know. And we love California Grill. We like the option to go and just sit at the bar, not worry about reservations. So that'd be gone.
It'd be gone.
Yeah. So something to think about, though, if you do have an upcoming trip. All right. So over at Epcot, they have the new fireworks show. And with that comes the new option to do a special dining package. And I love that they're doing this over here because you have two options now, which is kind of cool. And we've done some private dessert parties for our travel agency. And it's just nice to have like a reserved space to be able to go and just like watch the fireworks and enjoy it.
And it comes down to it's the private space. So you have your own little space versus a public space where they kind of put you in.
And you're like, clamoring with other people trying to like get a view. But
we've been clamoring.
Yeah. But if you would like to have reserved dining and so have dinner and then watch the fireworks show, Epcot has two options. You can do one at Rose and Crown, which we love. That one has a really great viewing area. It starts at $89 per adult and then $39 per child. And then if you want to watch from Morocco, you can do a special dining package at Spice Road Table, which is a great location, I think, for this. And that one's a little cheaper. It's $72 per adult and then $31 per child.
And one of my Disney travel secrets is if you're going to do Rose and Crown, you really have to make sure you have the timing right, because if you like try to go there and you're going to leave right at, when the fireworks ends, you're going to be in a very large line.
Yes.
Whether it's, and it doesn't matter if it is the Skyliner or if you're going back via bus, or you can go back and you can say, okay, well, I'm going to wait for like 20 or 30 or 40 minutes and then go back.
Yeah, it definitely is a good location to escape a little bit early. But hey, if you're paying for that dinner experience, you better stay the whole time. That's what my thought.
I would agree.
Yeah.
All
right.
That is a Kerri approved too.
And if you do have any questions about anything Disney related, feel free to put those in the comments. We will be addressing those as soon as we get through our updates. All right, here's the big one.
You sure?
Space 220.
Yeah.
How many of you have been anxiously awaiting for the Space 220 reservations to open? Me? You? Yeah. We're actually going to try to get some reservations on October 1st. So call us crazy on that. Yeah. They actually are opening up reservations starting on September 20th. You will be able to go in and grab your reservation for any date from September 27th forward. So if you are coming down for that October 1st weekend and you want to try to get Space 220, be on top of it. And here's what we recommend. When it comes to getting reservations, you can get them at 6 a.m. and that's 6 a.m. Eastern. And we literally, like today, I was up trying to get reservations for a client, and I will use the countdown clock, and it will count down as soon as it hits that atomic clock at 6 a.m. You've got to be right on it. These will go very, very, very fast. And reservations right now are for 60 days out. And this is where a lot of people are saying, well, what's the benefit of staying on site anymore? This is a huge benefit is when you are staying on site, you can do your reservations starting for that first day you check in for your entire trip. So for anybody who has like a 10-day trip or maybe they're checking in on a Wednesday and they're staying till the following Wednesday, they already have a jump because most people check in on Saturday or Sunday. So even if you have like a couple days in front, you kind of can jump the line, so to speak. And so this is going to be a really, really popular and super hard to get reservation because it's also a very small space. Now, for those of you who are going to Disney World and you want to get in and you're going before the 27th, they will be doing walk-up reservations from September 20th through the 27th. So you can always try to do that. Now, here's my big beef with this one, and see if you agree.
I do.
You didn't even know what I said.
Don't care.
So
we're married. I agree.
Here's the big thing is that Space 220 is a prefix menu. And so they have a lunch menu and they have a dinner menu.
And I will say it is very pricey. I was shocked that I thought, okay, we can go in, we can grab a burger, we can do something. And the fact that they have a prefix menu is nuts.
It is crazy.
And it is very pricey.
Yeah, so here's what the pricing is. For a 2-course prefix lunch, it is going to be $55. The dinner menu is going to be $79. It is a 3-course meal. Now, they do have, though, a bar area. And so you can do stuff a la carte. And I think the bar area, because I don't know if you can do reservations for the bar area.
I don't think you can.
No. But that is going to fill up because people will not want to pay. They just want to go up and they want to see and experience it. Just go up and have a drink or an appetizer. And so that's what Rob and I are probably going to try to do. Although we will try for the first to get a reservation because I think that would be a really fun start. But the lounge area is a la carte. And so that is something that I think will just be walk up and it probably will be a very, very long line. And if you do have any, you're like, hey, what's the menu? Just go on the app. Everything has been posted for like the Steakhouse 51 or 71 and the and then the menu that they have for Space 220, which does look really good. It really does. But yeah, the pricing.
The menu's good. The pricing is, to me, a little bit crazy because if you just want to go, again, grab a burger or a sandwich or a drink, you're going to spend $60 per person.
Yeah.
And I think that's a little chump.
It is. It is. Okay. So, Brenda, what are you doing? You should be on vacation. Yes. So, Brenda, thank you for joining us from Pop Century. And by the way, happy birthday to Sophie. So happy birthday, Sophia. Hope you're having a good day. And yeah, weather is headed over your way in case you're just jumping on. We can see it out our office window here.
So it is.
It's pretty intense.
Literally, the weather is coming in right now.
So fun. So speaking of other restaurants in dining news, the last one is not Space 220, Steakhouse 71.
Space 330.
I know, I just can't. Everybody's been talking about Space 220. Steakhouse 71 is opening up on October 1st. This is where the Wave used to be. And so they have reimagined this entire space. They will be serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. I'm actually looking forward to trying it out, see how it compares. It's actually, the pricing isn't horrible here. And they also will still retain the lounge area, which we have loved just going in there to stop. Like if you want to get out of the parks, it's super busy. That's a good place to go and just relax. Or even at the end of the day, walk over there and wait for those. If you're using Uber to get around, wait for the surge pricing to go down. That's a good area for
It's
that.
also a really good place to get breakfast. Like we had like pancakes and sausage.
Oh, so I hope that they keep some, like the sweet potato pancakes.
Yes.
So good.
We had sweet potato pancakes that were amazing. If you're a bacon lover, make sure that they do it extra crispy because it was a little soggy.
That's true. Yeah, fix it.
Yeah.
So that's it in the dining update world. The other really big announcement that came out this week is that the Candlelight Processional is coming back. And who's going to be the narrator?
Neil Patrick Harris is going to be narrating literally every single person. So you think it's going to be Whoopi Goldberg, blah, blah, blah. Every single person is Neil Patrick Harris.
It's not. It is not. So narrators have not been announced.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they are Neil Patrick Harris.
I'm sure he will make an appearance just because he loves Disney so much, same as John Stamos. But no narrators have been announced. And here's what we recommend. If you want to go down for the holidays and you're thinking, hey, I want to try to make sure I see Neil Patrick Harris, the best thing to do is just get something on the books, because what happens is as soon as Disney announces who those narrators are, then all of a sudden everything sells out if there's somebody super popular like Neil Patrick Harris.
It is Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
No, everybody is.
No, it's crazy. It's nuts. So that's it on the Candlelight Processional. And then also they announced this week in true Disney fashion that the Finding Nemo musical will be coming back. It will be updated, and that won't happen though until 2022. They haven't said when in 2022, and that seems to be the trend for what Disney's been doing lately, is they'll make announcements and it's kind of like coming soon, and we don't know when that is. So don't plan your vacation around, Finding Nemo musical coming back in 2022. Just if it happens while you're there, then awesome. That will. And
I think that's kind of one of our tips is do not plan any of your trips around, well, I think this is going to happen, or maybe this date is going to happen. Don't do it, because they will change the dates all the time.
All the time. Yeah. There is no guarantee. So that's pretty much it in the updates that we have. There is a new offer out there. And so if you are working with a travel advisor, make sure you're in close communication with them. There is a Disney Visa offer, and there is a Disney Florida resident offer for December 12th through the 24th. And here's one thing to note is that let's say that you are arriving on the 9th of December. And I was actually working on this just yesterday. And your vacation extends beyond, but maybe you want to get that Disney Visa offer. It is only for select resorts. They do have some in all categories, the value, the moderate, and the deluxe resorts. But you have to make that a split stay if you're going to do it, because they can't separate out the Visa offer or the Florida resident. And so if you do have a reservation, though, that falls within those dates, just see what you can do to try to get the best offer, because they do have some that are up to 25% off. And our pro tip on this is it is definitely best if you are in a deluxe resort. You have a better chance of getting some of those special offers because they limit the number that they make available. And so if you are at one of the value resorts, there's usually just a handful, and they're probably mostly gone by now. You think? Yeah, because this came out just, I think, 2 days ago.
They're gone.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, not totally gone. I've seen some. But you know what? For Florida residents, and I know we have a couple of you on here, great time to go and just enjoy Disney at a discounted rate, and maybe treat yourself. Stay at one of the deluxe resorts, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of fun. Right?
It is very fun.
It's very fun.
It is super, super cute.
Super cute. You used it. I love it. Okay, so what questions can we answer for you, though? We like to keep you guys up to date every week on what's going on with Disney. I'm sure more things will be coming out over the next couple days.
The funny thing is Disney, they tend to put a bunch of information out on a Friday because, oh my gosh, we're not going to see that.
But we all see it.
We do. And so we just found out today on a Thursday that we are going to be headed up to Disney in November.
Yep. Well, we've had it on schedule. Yeah. But we are headed up for the 50th, and we are planning to do some sort of a meetup with Disney Travel Secrets fans. Yeah. We have also our VIPs that have booked within our room block. And if any of you are interested in learning about that, I think we have one room that may be available. And so reach out to either Rob or myself on that. But we do have a couple of VIP tours going, and the pricing starts at $660 per person, and that does include the tip to the guide. And this is basically a private tour. There's a group of 10, so we have a couple of them right now, and it will be pretty much, we have our set itinerary. The cool thing, though, is that we'll be able to get on tons of rides. We'll be able to plow through the parks. And at the end of the day, we are going to end up at Magic Kingdom, and we'll have a VIP viewing area for the very first showing publicly of the brand new show. And so we're super excited about that.
The big thing about that is that even though we have a couple of friends that do not have tickets for that day, they have tickets for that day. So we have, again, amazing access. And
you do have to have a park ticket, though, to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have a park ticket, but you don't have to have a reservation for that particular park. And so our plan is we're going to go over at 2:00 because I don't want to do rope drop because I think that'd be crazy.
Well, because then it's 7 consecutive hours. And so we want to end up at the fireworks where we can get dropped off in the VIP viewing area.
Yes.
So these are first come, first served. And we did have an email that has reached out to people that were already in our room block and part of that initial group that we have. And then after that, we'll fill up whoever has responded the quickest. So if you are interested, let us know. And if we have enough response, we're trying to get possibly a 3rd group. It's going to be kind of hard because the guides are limited.
Yeah, I was shocked. We've been trying to do this since July, 2 months ago. And we just don't have the people to cover the actual tour. And so we found out last week, I think.
Yeah, it was last week.
That okay, you have guide number 1. Yesterday, we found out we had guide number 2. And they're like, do you still want the 3rd one? I'm like, yes, we do.
Yeah. So it's going to be a great way to experience just being there for the 50th. So hopefully this gets you up to date. And for those of you that are going to Disney here in the next few months, if you have any specific questions, feel free to put them in the comments and we will answer those. I think that we need to start sending people ponchos over in Orlando. Look at that. That's crazy. It's going to get pitch black here soon.
It is actually going to.
Yeah. So Brenda, if you're still watching, make sure you pack your poncho for your park day today. It's true. It is true. So thanks so much for joining us. And if there's any topics or anything that you would like us to cover for an upcoming Disney Travel Secrets show or just information in general, let us know what you enjoy hearing about. And also if there's some, things that would help get you better prepared for your vacation that we can help with, that is what we are here for. So I'm looking through. You know what? Nobody really has any questions today.
I think we answered every question.
So this is more just kind of like a fun, hop on and get everybody up to speed. I am curious though, how many of you watching did get or renewed your annual pass? I'm kind of curious how many annual pass holders we have.
I renewed mine.
We have not renewed ours. Ours expires at the end of November. So we were just barely missed it. So thank you, Ryan. We will have a great day and you do the same. And so Carrie, yes, if you get into any restaurants next week, definitely let us know. Would love to know that. So, and thank you, Abby. And we are so excited for sure. Okay, so Ryan renewed his in June before the new info. So you got a nice extended period. You're super lucky. Yes. Oh, hey, Olivia. Thanks for joining us. And yes, we are so excited to have you on the VIP tour. And we just found out yesterday who our guide is going to be. We've had her before and she is phenomenal. So we're super, super excited.
So a funny story is she sent us an email. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe I get to hang out with you guys again. So you're going to love our guide.
Yeah, all the guides are amazing. So thank you so much, Sarah, for joining in. So we hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And if you have any questions or if we can help you plan your upcoming trip, please let us know. Anything else?
I think we're good.
All right. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you.